morning, welcome to the vlog. I don't think this is gonna be the next moving vlog. There are still gonna be more coming because I still have apartment things that I'm working on. I'm very black and white right now. So I decided to take off my nails and start doing my own gels. So I'm gonna be trying out different, methods, seeing what works and just trying to find a good way. I don't know, I would rather like put on a show here and do my own nails than sit in the salon for an hour and a half. I'm gonna try gel on my toes too because I normally get gel pedicures, but obviously it saves a lot of money if you can do your gels at home. And I did want to say I posted a little clip like on Instagram of doing it. Actually only one person, but I've heard it before that the Beetles top coat, like the base coat top coat that I used, apparently gives some people an allergic reaction. I feel like that's with anything, so just be aware before you're putting obviously anything on your body. But just a disclaimer, it didn't do anything to me. I did end up ordering a different base and top coat just in case, and it's just like the one that I see everyone use in the salon. So I want to see how long these last with that base and top coat and then switch it up. I ordered some fun like spring colors to try. I've had acrylics on with gel on top for years now, and I really like the shape of them and I like how like sturdy they feel, but my nails are really strong on their own, so we'll see if I stick to it. But fun fact, actually this will be really wild if anyone has been here since this long, but my very first, like when I started posting on Instagram back in college, and I had a nail account, like I would try different nail art and I ordered all these nail kits off of eBay and like tried my own acrylics at one point. That's how I started posting on Instagram and got like my first few followers by doing nail art. Hilarious. Like always, my vlogs are a combo of weeks of footage, just a heads up. I post the good stuff. Cheers to another vlog. Hope you enjoy. So mini little Target haul. I remember a few months ago I was in Target, like before I had an apartment, and I smelled this Saltaire brand. Saltaire, I don't know. Oh my god, they had amazing smelling body wash, and then I went on Target to order some and I found this one, which I think is like limited edition or maybe like one of their spring summer scents. Golden Hour. This smells insane. This smells like straight up summer, and I love the packaging, like sitting in your shower. This would be so pretty. Also so pretty for like a guest bathroom or something. And then I also picked up from the French brand, I think Juicy Jazz is the one I saw talking about this, but this is the soothing serum stick, but this actually has magnesium in it, which is great. The cashmere vanilla scent smells freaking incredible. I had this on yesterday. You just like roll it on. I want to get I think they have a body splash with this same scent. The Wild Fable line has some good basic, like I think this was $5. Yeah, $5. I have one of their blue tops that was also $5. They just have really pretty springy kind of colors. And then this is just a basic white tee. This is the same shirt that I have in blue, and I just really like how it fits in the cut. It's like, it's cropped, but it's like long enough where if you have a short torso, my midriff isn't out on that one. And this, I think there was matching shorts too, but this is a super soft, the material on this is really nice. Collared little long sleeve crop, but I just think with black yoga shorts this will be really cute, or black leggings and like white tennies. Ooh, and a little hat. The stuff will be linked down below.
It's a question for you. You're on speaker. Is it a private question?
Sam just called me.
Yeah.
There's a brand trip opportunity that came up, but they have to know by the morning. So it's a week-long trip and it's in the Gulf of Mexico. Have you heard the brand ExxonMobil?
ExxonMobil?
ExxonMobil, like the fuel company?
Yeah, I know Exxon. Yeah.
It's like a brand trip with influencers, and they want to bring brand awareness to like oil rigging. So
right.
Basically,
that's what they do. Yeah,
that's what they do. So basically I'd be like vlogging. I'd be doing 3 days of oil rigging and then 2 days of like, I think they said underwater welding.
You would be?
Yeah.
How would they put you underwater welding?
I don't know like the details, but like I'd assume they give you gear and stuff. Like, I don't know, do they give you like...
I'll tell you right now if it's worth it.
Well, I think they give you like scuba gear or something to go under there. Like you're doing underwater welding.
Yeah.
Aren't they like a huge brand though? Because it's like an international brand, right?
It's one of the biggest in the whole world. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think I could do that?
How much? Tell me how much, and I'll tell you if it's worth it.
It's a really good one. Are you ready? $75K for the whole week-long trip.
Do it. Fucking do it. Yeah. No,
but Dad,
and you gotta tell them
Dad,
there's a possibility that you might not be available on certain days.
because your migraines would fucking do it. Yeah, it'd be an experience. Exxon is one of the biggest companies, oil companies in the world, and just to be there and doing it would be insane. Do it.
I don't know. I've heard oil rigging is like really dangerous. You think I can do that?
Well, it is. No, but you're not going to be dangerous on the rig.
No, I'm going on the rig. I'm oil rigging, like with
so
the.
Fucking trippy, Taylor.
But I'm gonna be like out there with the boys, oil rigging.
No, Taylor. They will protect you. They will love you.
No, Sam said like there's it's a big agreement, big NDA. Like basically you sign away like your life in case like something happens. Like they don't want to be responsible.
Let me pose it to the people here. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pose it.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay, we got a question. Should my daughter go down to Mexico on an Exxon oil rig? Her agent has brought her a gig. They're going to pay her $75,000 for the week to go on an oil. Yeah, on a week. I said yes too. Yes. To go and to do underwater. They want to.
Mom, I would be having to do 3 days of oil rigging and 2 days of underwater welding, like me.
Well, Taylor, you gotta understand though.
Like I'd be out there with the boys, like on the rigs.
Yeah, but Taylor, well, you'd have to commit to do it, but you would not be able to do it because of your physical limitations.
Okay, but so besides that, you think it sounds fun? Like you think it's worth the risk of like dying?
You're not gonna die on an oil rig, Taylor. Oil rigs overall are very safe, and in Mexico they're very safe.
What about the underwater welding though? I can't even scuba dive.
Okay, then don't do it. You can't scuba dive. Say you're not the one to go underwater. You don't worry about that. Yours is more the migraines. Let him find some studhead who could do it, and that's all.
Okay, wait, one more question though. One more thing.
Yeah.
April Fools.
Oh, you're such a fuckhead. Goodbye. Love you, bye.
I thought he was gonna be so much more against it. Are you kidding? If it wasn't for the health stuff, like he would have been fully all in on me going friggin' oil rigging. So I just filmed this makeup look. It was a spring peachy makeup look, but I really like the matte kind of lip with it. That's definitely up before this vlog is up, so I'll link it here. You guys, I just woke up and I went to the bathroom and I looked at my hand, washed my hand. My grandma's ring, the onyx fell out. I'm really hoping this is in my bed or something. This is like real diamond, real onyx, and it was my grandma's. I'm gonna be so bummed if I lost that black part. Good morning. I'm getting ready to film one full video and then a part for a different video. So I figured we would get ready together. My air purifier is going to town. I realized anytime I do my hair, I don't know if it's a hairspray or just the, frying of your hair when you do it, but wow, it's on a roll. Let me think what I'm filming. What kind of look do we want? Got it. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna take this off so I can just unzip and put my other, I hate having to pull your shirt off when you already have a full face of makeup on, When is this video going up? That's the first question, because I don't know if it's gonna be a catch up or it'll have already happened. But so April, is that what month we're in? April is gonna be nuts. I have 3 different trips in April. I'm only home for like a few days, like I think a total of maybe like a week in all of April, which I really have been not wanting to do. Like I do want to stay here. I just moved here. I want to like meet people and do things here, but I've just been in crazy like pre-filming mode for all these trips so I can get all these videos out. And also it just like happened with timing that there were a bunch of different brand videos that came up for April specifically, but trying to get all done, trying not to stress out. My strategy is get all of the brand videos pre-filmed first so that that's like a big stress off, so I know for sure that that's done before I leave, and then I can pepper in the other ones in between. And also I'll still be filming in like, well, kind of, I'll be filming in one of the places. So basically, this is the Joa BB cream, by the way, but beginning of the month I go to Sonoma for my friend's birthday trip with like, I think there's gonna be like 7 of us or something. So that should be fun, but I'm also a little scared. I don't know. These kind of trips are always a little bit challenging. If you have health issues, you probably know what I mean, because I just hope I'm functional, and I also don't want to be like a downer for the group if I'm not. And it's kind of long when it's like Thursday to Monday, so I'm just fingers crossing. Like obviously, you know, you want to be there for your friend or whatever event is going on, but yeah, I'm just like really crossing my fingers that my body cooperates. After that, I come back, have a few days, and then go to Seattle for Riley's birthday. It's Riley's 2nd birthday, which I can't even believe I'm saying that. How is she 2? Riley's Rach, my best friend's baby, or I guess, what, is she technically a toddler now? And also it was Rach's birthday. They're like a couple weeks apart, so we're kind of like celebrating both belated, but they're doing like a fun birthday party for Riley, so didn't want to miss that. It is really nice still being close enough to them where I could just like pop over for these kind of things, whereas like if I did end up moving to the East Coast or another country or whatever, you're just missing out on these kind of things. It's gonna be a pretty quick Seattle trip. Like I'm just there for the weekend basically, so I'm not gonna be vlogging Riley's birthday party and like people, but I might in between do like a Seattle vlog. We'll see, just kind of depends what's going on and if I'm good. And then after that, I come back here and I think I have 3 days, and then I go to Mount Hood, which is in Oregon, with someone, and we'll be there for kind of a long, like 4 nights, I think, 5 nights. That I definitely won't be vlogging. Maybe like bits and pieces to put in a different vlog, but also excited for that. Celebrating another birthday. There's a lot of, wait, is Rach an Aries? Not that I even know what that means as far as astrology. Oh, yeah, Rach is an Aries. I always have a lot of Aries in my life. If you're into astrology, tell me what that means. I don't know. Actually, yeah, my other good friend too is also an Aries. And then this person is also an Aries. I am technically a Gemini, but not a Gemini at all. None of the Gemini things feel like me. I actually need to go back and listen to, I think I talked about this in a Shower and Schmooze a while ago, but at my friend's bridal shower, we did like astrology reading, birth chart readings, where someone did like the full reading on us. That was accurate. Like that was spot on. And I did a second reading with her with a different one of my friends just for fun. That one was a little less accurate, but I just feel like she had already told me like a lot of stuff. So I don't know, that one felt a little bit like trying to find something that wasn't there. But comment down below if you've ever gone to a psychic and how that was. Like, have any of the things that they said happened or not happened and were just like totally off. I keep trying to like these and I just feel like they don't stay on my face. They're the milk jelly tint things. I've tried it, you know, brush and then directly on my face. I don't think there's a difference. In the shade Chill. They do feel nice and cooling. I'll give it that. Like it has a nice cooling kind of sensation when you put it on. And then May, I'm hoping is just gonna be very chill. I don't have any plans for May. Don't know what's happening in May, but I just want to be here and like enjoy spring or summer, whatever. I'm gonna mix these 2 shades of the powder blush because I feel like it's just looking too patchy. Trying this Cosmetics powder. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I'm using this. I just feel like it doesn't do enough for me. Like for the price, I would rather recommend something else. I just don't think it blurs like enough. I have no plans for this eye look. Don't know what's happening. By the way, 2 recent videos in case you missed any of them in your feed. Spring glow up video and then also the shop my stash video. Those are both live makeup-y ones. Mid makeup right now. I'm literally still holding my mascara, but time for a second cup. I wanted to update you on the coffee machine while I'm thinking about it. So I ordered a ton of cups. I just have them down here, but it's been so freaking nice when I don't feel like doing, you know, ground coffee, just if I'm being lazy, to have the pod adapter in here. You can do ground coffee or the pods. And I feel like this tastes way better than the Keurig for some reason. I remember when I was looking at different coffee machines, I saw people talking about that in the reviews. And I do think it brews a good cup. This is looking real sad. What does he need? Someone to help. Let's put him over here for a minute. It also brews it hot, which I appreciate. A few years ago in Seattle, I was trying to find a really good coffee machine, and I ended up ordering that Cafe Press one, which looks beautiful, but it does not get hot enough at all. I'm pretty sure I returned it and got another one thinking the first one was defective. It wasn't. It just does not brew a hot cup of coffee. Like the Keurig is hotter. And that's a deal breaker for me. I like things super hot and super cold. I'm gonna finish my coffee, brush my teeth, do lipstick, and then get ready to film. Welcome to the kitchen. I feel like I have a cooking show with this huge table. I'm so excited because I'm prepping more of the Ninja Creamies. Wait, did I even mention it in this vlog? No, I just filmed a different video where I was talking about the Creamies. So I got a Ninja Creami. It's back there. I've made one with it so far. If you haven't heard of it, it's basically like an ice cream maker, but people use it to make like protein healthier desserts, like blizzards. Basically, you can add in mix-ins, and there's like all these recipes online for how to make super high protein, like low calorie blizzards essentially. So I went all out and I've made one so far. I didn't follow an exact recipe because I didn't have flavored protein powder, and I think that was my downfall because it wasn't sweet enough. And I also think the Fairlife, a lot of the recipes use Fairlife because it has higher protein. I got the fat free. I think I should have gotten the reduced fat, so next time I'm gonna get the reduced fat just because of the consistency, and like I think you need a little bit of fat in there to make it creamier. So you do like half in a lot of these recipes, half almond milk, half Fairlife. But if you're gonna be following any of this, yeah, I would say get the darker blue, like the either whole milk or the reduced fat Fairlife. I'm following a recipe for like the base, like just to see how much milk and stuff to use, but then I'm kind of winging it because I want to do a chocolate coconut with chocolate protein powder. I have chocolate fudge jello. I think the jello, a lot of recipes use like a tablespoon, I think, of jello or a pudding mix. I think this helps with obviously flavor, but I think also like the texture, like kind of thickens it up. I used the cheesecake jello when I made the cake batter one the other day, but I have, like, you can go, you know, all out with this. I have strawberry extract, coconut extract, cake batter extract, coconut, stevia. These are like the drops. I love these things. I've used the pumpkin spice one, the vanilla one before. These are pretty sweet though, so I feel like it's just gonna be a lot of trial and error to figure out the exact recipes I like, but I'm gonna write them down in a note so that I know like when I hit a good one. And I have like one of the bases here from a different recipe. I'll link a couple of the recipes that I thought looked really good. There's one guy specifically who, oh my god, his look amazing. So you basically make the base, mix it up, freeze it for 24 hours, and then you just pop it in the Creami and it makes it in like 2 to 4 minutes depending on what setting and stuff. And then you can add in mix-ins, so it literally makes it like a blizzard and like mixes up like Oreos or, you know, brownie bites. Some people do like cookie dough. I think either way you always use 1 tablespoon of pudding mix. So let's do the chocolate one first. It smells good. This is the chocolate fudge 0 sugar. Does this have aspartame? Yeah, okay, just an FYI, this one does have aspartame, which normally I don't have. This one doesn't. The non-sugar free doesn't have any artificial sweeteners, so actually I would probably not do this one next time. We'll see if it triggers anything. Chocolate strawberry could also be good with like frozen chunks of strawberry in there. 1 scoop of protein powder. So I have the Vega vanilla one, but I'm gonna use the chocolate Orgain. Let me find the scooper. It's always like hidden. Oh, yeah. 1 scoop protein powder. A lot of this guy's recipes that I'm saving have like 40 grams of protein, and most of them are under like 320 calories for the entire pint, which is crazy. And a really cool thing that I learned is that settings on the Creami where it says like top, bottom, full or something, you can actually only blend half of it, the top of it. So if you're just like want half of a carton one night or a pint, you can literally only make ice cream out of the half and then just pop the rest back in the freezer when you're done, and then blend the bottom part the next night. 1 cup milk and 1 cup almond milk. I think I'm gonna add a little more milk because last time it could have been creamier. Maybe I'll do a splash of creamer. Let's not get too wild. 1 teaspoon of extract if you're using that. So I'm gonna do the coconut extract in this one, so it's chocolate coconut. I'm just gonna eyeball it in the tablespoon because peak laziness right there. Oh, I also got this cup, which I'm totally forgetting to use, but it has like all the measurements on it. A little bit of that coconut in there. Oh my god, that smells amazing. I feel like I'm on a beach. Oh, a pineapple coconut one could be like a vanilla base with pineapple chunks and then coconut extract. 1 teaspoon 0 cal sweetener. So that could be like one of these, or I mean this is also coconut flavored, or I have Swerve. I put Swerve in the last one. I feel like it didn't do much. It's just like the granular sugar. You could use monk fruit extract. I'm just gonna do a squirt of this coconut. Hopefully that's sweet enough because that was my downfall last time. I'm gonna mix it up with this and then freeze it. Did I get everything? Yeah. Next time I am gonna not put the powder on the bottom because I think this blends better. See how some of the powder is getting stuck to the bottom? Oh, there's actually a lot of powder on the bottom. Yeah, I would probably add the milk in liquids first next time and then the powder just so it's not all stuck on the bottom. I'm Number 1 is done. In the freezer we go. I kind of want to remake the cake batter now that I have vanilla. Yeah, let's do that. Cake batter extract and the cheesecake pudding mix. But first I'm gonna do the liquids. This one is protein and greens, no sugar added. That is not the lid. 1 tablespoon of Jell-O. So basically tomorrow night I'll be able to actually eat one of these because they have to freeze for 24 hours. If you have a kid who like won't eat greens or anything, I feel like this could be a good way to get some nutrients in there, like put some green powder or whatever. Tablespoon of the cake batter. Oops, that was supposed to be a teaspoon. I put a tablespoon last time and I felt like it was the right amount. Do a tablespoon of Swerve because I don't want to use the coconut in this one too because I don't have just a vanilla. This is now my designated creamy bin. Things are getting serious. Did I put the almond milk in here? Because why is this shit? Did I not put almond milk in? Why is this one so much lower? Yeah, the powders definitely blend better if you do the liquids first. Number 2, going in. I'll report back with how these are when I go to blend it. And what some of the recipes call for too is after you freeze it, you can add like a little bit of milk into some of them to make it more creamy, I think, before you do the first run. And then you take it out, you add your mix-ins and spin it again, like rerun it. Last night I tried a healthy chalupa recipe. I'll have the Instagram reel linked below, but it was bomb and super easy to make. Like you literally just make the taco meat. I didn't use the queso actually that he put in the video. I just did taco meat with taco seasoning and then 2 things of the Laughing Cow cheese, which actually made it like really moist and creamy. And then you just pop it in this pita, which is like a healthier pita option, like lower calorie. Here's the pita, Joseph's. So there's 60 calories per serving per pita. And I've seen the guy use these for a few different recipes. You could make them for like sandwiches and stuff, but using it as like the outside of the chalupa. And before you put into the air fryer, there's cheese on the other side of here. So when you pop it in the air fryer, it just like crisps up really nice. I shouldn't have put it in the pita already just because it'll get like a little bit soggier, but I thought I wanted 2 last night and I only had 1, so that's why it's already pre-made. So you just pop it in the air fryer, 400 for like 4 minutes, depending on how crispy you want it, and then have some sad looking cilantro and tomatoes down there that I had left over from last night that I'll put on the inside with some Cholula. Here's the Laughing Cow cheese. I used the light one. Anytime I make tacos, I'm gonna start using this because it just added like a really nice kind of creaminess. The meat is already browned and you put in the taco seasoning. I just used this one, the low sodium, with water, and then I just put in 2 slices of this for the whole thing of meat. Like there's a ton of meat left over. And then in the initial recipe, he also adds a jar of queso, but like some kind of, I think, slightly healthier one. I just left that out. And I don't honestly feel like it needs it, maybe like a little bit, but oh my god, yum. It smells so good. Okay, it tastes better than it looks because the cheese is on the other side, and when you bite into the meat, it's like super moist, but yum. Okay, so I just got home from getting my hair done. It's dark out. It's like 6 p.m. right now, so it's very dark out, so I don't even think you can... Oh, no, you can tell. I got highlights after so long of saying I'm never getting highlights and I wanted all one color. So I'm actually loving it currently. The rest of my hair is looking like really dark right now because of the lighting, and then also whenever you get it toned like right away, it's dark, and then in one wash it takes it down like a couple notches. So the goal was to get to more of like an ashy kind of tone, and she was saying that the only way that she really thinks I'd be able to achieve it is by lightening it a little bit more and then doing more of like an ashy toner. Lighting is a little bit better in here, but I thought I was just gonna do roots today. I didn't know anything exciting was happening today. I thought I was just gonna be getting my roots touched up and then getting a cut on the bottom. I want to get rid of my layers just to make it a little bit more straight across on the bottom. So I thought I was just gonna be doing that today, like a cut and then root color. The more I was talking to her and telling her like what I was trying to achieve with just ashiness and how there was just so much red coming through still, and how I've been doing like color depositing conditioners. Basically she talked me into doing, which I'm very happy she did. But especially once it fades a little bit and then I use a purple or blue shampoo, she said I might be able to do a mix of the both just to like make the highlighted pieces super ashy. And then she said I still can use the color depositing conditioner. Basically we'll see, like as it fades we'll see what I feel like it needs, and then I'll keep you updated. Once I get like my ideal color achieved, I'll definitely do some kind of video or whatever on how I'm maintaining it and how to keep it. Work in progress. My arm's about to fall off. Glad that the top, like I wanted the root still really dark and it feels super nice and healthy. So that was unexpected. I was in there for 5.5 hours. So I have some major editing to do right now. I'm probably just gonna be editing until like 10 p.m. tonight. So it's over 24 hours later, so I'm gonna make the chocolate coconut one. I think I am gonna add in some Oreos maybe, but I wanna taste the base to see how sweet it is without the Oreos. But this is when you just take it out of the freezer. Some recipes tell you to leave it out for a few minutes to soften, or you can run some like warm water around the outside just to soften it a little bit. Some people pour in like a couple tablespoons of milk. I don't know yet if it just depends on the recipe or what, but I think I'm just gonna run it under some warm water, just the outside. I added probably about 2 tablespoons of the milk, and that was the key because at first, the first spin, it looked like a little, like an icy or something. This is like legit ice cream consistency, and it tastes good. It tastes like actual just coconut chocolate ice cream. I didn't add any of the Oreos as like a mix-in yet. Oreo thins, last time I crinkled 2 just like on top, and I think I'm gonna do that again. But yeah, I feel like once I get the normal fat ice cream, this is gonna be like next level. It still worked and it still is good with the fat free, but I'm excited.
Nehemia took Selena's hand in her warm, dry one. Selena opened her eyes, but stared at the wall across the room. Selena, to have things become so cold, through an adult ear. She kissed the assassin's brow.
So here's what the Amazon fake plant looks like. I think it looks perfect for like what I need it for. For a fake plant, like it looks pretty good. You definitely have to, anytime you get a fake plant, like really fluff it up and pull out the leaves and stuff. But I'm gonna get a big, I still have the tag on it. I'm gonna get a big pot and like raise it up as well. So that can also make a fake plant look better. You can actually get a pot, put like a box or some kind of stuffing at the bottom just to raise it, and then put like the moss stuff or rocks or whatever. But this plant I mostly got just for the background of my videos, to have something like taller in the background. I mean, this room is still a total shit show. The one thing I'll say is you have to really like bend, these are wire in here, so bend the crap out of these to make it so the shiny part, see how they're kind of like flipping open? I need to like bend it more on the wire so that it stays down, because that's what makes it look real, is like seeing the actual leaves, not the dull underside. The next day, I just wanted to show you what the hair looks like. I just filmed. It is, again, later in the day. However, here's the hair. I am loving it. I think it looks so cool. I'm just not used to like highlights. But I also think I just really like how it's still dark brown and cool tone, but then the little hints of highlight, I feel like make the rest of the stuff pop a little bit. So right now, really liking it. We'll see how it fades. I'm really hoping it doesn't fade reddish. I know it probably will. I already ordered a purple shampoo to tone these bits, and I'll probably have to mix it with a blue. Keep in mind that right now, like this is not the color that it'll fade to. This is with the dark toner over top. So like underneath, it's actually pretty blonde, like under the toner. So I do think, and she said too, that I'm probably closer to a purple shampoo right now than a blue. So I don't know, we'll just see how it fades, and then I'll see what my plan is as far as like toning it, or if I'm gonna use one of the color depositing conditioners still, like the Madison Reed one, because obviously those will darken this too. If you have any idea what shade I should use to keep it exactly like this, or like one, you know, when it fades, one wash basically is probably what my ideal will be, because it'll be lighter than this, but hopefully still that ashy tone, then let me know. I'm gonna end off this vlog here. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.